Hey, so today we'll be making a CI/CD pipeline inside AWS. We'll be using 3 services, and the 3 services are Codecommit, CodePipeline, and S3. So basically, CI/CD stands for continuous integration and continuous delivery, which is basically automation. It automatically updates your work for you. So simple, it's great. So we'll be making a website, and we're going to update our HTML file, and it's going to automatically deploy the update to our website. So quick and easy. So basically, CI/CD benefits are, like I said, it's easier deployment, easy monitoring, it's easy to detect bugs, and everyone's favorite, cost reduction. Because you're not doing as much, it lowers the price. We love it. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm in my AWS console, and we're going to start by making that S3 bucket so the website can, go over here in our files. So we're going to create a bucket. Now you must remember that your bucket must be globally unique. So I'm just going to name mine Asante, but you can name your bucket pretty much anything and maybe add some numbers, some random letters, maybe throw your name in there to make it unique to any other bucket name. We are going to enable ACLs and allow public access. So make sure you check that off, because otherwise you won't be able to see your website. So you do need to also acknowledge the fact that we do know that we're allowing public access, because we want that. We want to see our great work. So we can create the bucket. So now that the bucket is made, we can go over to Codecommit and start putting in our file for our website. So we're going to create a repository. And I'm gonna name my repository CI-CD. And you don't really need a description. And there you are. So I'm gonna scroll to the bottom where it says add file, and I'm gonna create a file. You can upload a file if you do have one on your computer, but I don't have one on my computer. Mine is inside my GitHub, and I'm gonna manually put it over. So this is the file inside my GitHub. You can come over to my GitHub. I'm gonna put the link in the description and pull this file if you would like. It's just an HTML file with a website. And I'm gonna just copy this over and paste it right inside of here. And I'm gonna remove this one line so I can show you how the pipeline works later. And add a file now. Now, when you do your file name, please make sure you put .html at the end, or it will not work because it's not gonna read and register that it is a HTML file. So I'm gonna just put ci-c, no dash, .html. So you see how the colors have now changed because it's registering that it's a HTML file. And I'm the author. Put in an email, and you can add a message if you would like. I'm not gonna add a message, and then you can commit your changes. And there you are. Now you see all your changes are inside of here. So now you can go over to the side and click on pipeline. Click pipelines. I do already have some pipelines that I've made before, and create our pipeline. Pipeline name is going to be my CI/CD for YouTube, and I'm gonna use an existing service role already. Mine, I've already have one for creating pipeline, but you can make a new one, and you simply just put in a name and allow them to provide the privileges. So I'm gonna use my previously made one. Click next. Your source provider. This is Codecommit. So now you can put in where you got your code from, what branch, and that's good to go. That's all you need. So put in your repository and what branch is attached to, and click next. And then we're going to skip the build stage. We do not need the build stage. And then we're going to deploy with the S3 bucket we just created. So my bucket is Asante, and we can skip this part right here, but you must extract the file before deploy. If not, your website will turn into a downloadable versus opening up a website when we try to. So if you do have that happen, make sure you come back to the pipeline, because that might be the problem. You can click next, and right here is the review screen. You can review anything you need to. Just read about it and see anything in there. I don't really need to read anything. You really don't, unless you messed up something, then that's when you would see. But create your pipeline. And this is actually fairly quick. This is pretty easy. And you're gonna just wait a moment for this to finish deploying. You can refresh your screen because it sometimes will deploy. And mine is up, so I can click on S3. Then the website, you can click on the box and click open. And boom, there you are. There it is. So now we want to update the website. So let's go back to our code commit and go to the repository for your CI/CD. Go to your file and then click edit on the file. Now I'm gonna add back in that line you guys have seen me delete earlier and put it right back in here. And I pasted it in. Author name, that's me. And add in the email. And then, like I said, you could add a message if you would like. I don't need to add a message. Commit your changes. There you are. So now, let's see if it's finished. It says it's successful and oh, it's updating now. So once it's done updating, it will say updated. You see how it says edited the CI/CD HTML. If you come over here to your website, refresh, and there you are. Now there's more words at the bottom. So now you see why it's beneficial to use the CI/CD to make your work easier for you. So thank you for viewing. I really hope this was informative for you. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day.